Hi, this is Military Modeller Paul with my second update on my U-boat, and this is the REVELL kit in 1/72 scale. It's the Mark 7C, one of the earlier U-boats, not completely early, but it was the B was before this one, but a nice model this one. It's over 3 foot long, so it's quite a long one. And what I've done so far, so I'm going to just skip into the old book here and flick into here, and what you're going to see now is basically my first choice. Now the choice I decided to do is have all 4 torpedo tubes actually open. So what I did then is, once I decided that thing, I wanted to put longer tubes on the back, because obviously with it open you're going to see MEC as it suddenly stops. So what I've done is I've actually cut these off and extended the tubes back so they go a lot further. And I will be blocking the other end of the tubes. And now I think there's about, as I better measure this, let's move it. Yeah, it's 2 1/4 inches long the tubes are, that I've added onto it. It gives it that bit more depth in that way. So I've done that, and I've actually I've decided this way instead of the one with the doors closed. Most people seem to go with the doors closed, and I must admit it gives you the lovely sleek lines at the front, but I wanted to go with the weapon side open. And you end up with something, and if I move this like this, you end up with that, but with mine being extended out the back. So that's what I've done so far, and just to show you what it looks like, here it is. There she is. I'll put it the right way up. There she is, and it's about 2 1/4 inches. They're not exactly the same length. I wasn't worried, as long as I had this end flush I was quite happy with that. Wasn't worried about the slight difference in the lengths, because it's going to be inside anyway. And there she is, and that's what she looks like from the front. So the next job of this is to spray all these tubes from the inside, from this side and all around the outside, around the back there, and in slightly into there. And then once I've done that, then I'll be capping these off and then spraying that as well. But you're going to see the caps. But that's what the idea is. That's going inside. The next thing I did is added the blanking plates inside the hole. Now I'll show you them now. There they are. It's going to come down a bit further, give me a bit more light. But basically, if I do that, you can see my little plates. I cut off bits with the old little chopper that me and Switcher bought about the same time, and this is glued on. So basically, when you look that way, you can only see black. Of course, it'd be sprayed, and it's that distance, about just over a quarter of an inch away. So I've kept them in, but I've also made sure that you can got a clearance for the actual dectagon as well. And you might notice a little modification I've done there, because what I've got to do is got to put a black plate going over there in a minute glued onto this one, so that when you look through that one, there's no bar there. You can see this. There's no bar there, if you see what I mean. At the moment you can see a gap, a bit light, but you won't see that because I'm going to put a plate aside. So it's all black there as well. And so that's it, and it's done it all the way down the back as well, so if I come up there. But I haven't done these bits, because as far as I know they were clear and open. And the same at the front. I haven't done those ones because I think they were clear and open as well, to let the water go out, obviously for submerging and diving. And that's as far as I know. I'm going to double check on that, but I think that's what it is. So the bottom ones don't get done. So, and I've done the same to the hover hole piece. I won't show that because it's exactly the same. So, oops, there you go. So that's exactly the same. And what I'm going to have done then, I've moved on to this one, number 8, quickly, and cut out number 21, which is somewhere over there. Oh, there it is. This one, part 21. Bring that down a bit. So that's the part there. It goes this way. Goes in there like so, or like so, and slots into place underneath. So later submarines were extended and they had a bow torpedo tube. As far as I know, this isn't a bow torpedo because it just doesn't look the part. So the next one on, add the actual bow. So I've done that. So I've got that ready to go. And what I've got to do now is, what I've also done, by the way, is I've glued parts 12 and 13 into place in one side of the hole, and I think you saw that on the one I've actually got. So if I just bring it over, you'll see what I mean. Done there. And that one didn't get modified either, but that one got modified to allow for that gap. I'll come this way, there you go, you'll see what I mean. Just a quick job, just to make it so I can actually slide a bit of black card so you can actually see black as well through there, and there's no bar because one of them went behind one of the water dispersion areas. It had little cutouts. It actually would right down the middle of it, so I didn't want to see that, so I cut it off. So I modified this one. So that's been done. That's been done. I've test fitted it on the hole. Now this bit's got to be glued in. So before I put this in, like I said earlier, this bit here, before I put it in place, I'm going to actually, because I've got it in the open position, I'm going to be spraying those tubes extended. So really, as far as go, the stand has already been. Whoops, the stand has already been put together. That's a temporary stand because what I'll be using, and I think I've got them over here. There they are. I've got these little beauties, and the idea of that is that they're going to actually sit underneath the hole in various places with bolts going through and a screw, so I can actually attach it to a nice big plinth which has got the case on it. So there you go. So they're going to be used for that. That's what it is. They're nice. They're just seat collars really, but they're just right for what I'm going to be using it for. So they're over there. So my next update will be showing the hole complete with the paintwork inside and just sitting there like it is a part 7. Like you say, sitting on the stand in part 7, but with part 8 done. So technically, if I just do this now, let's pull this out a bit. Excuse me. One way. Technically, I've done that. And that's the bits I've done, the 2 bits I've done in yellow. They're all glued in place, but as I said, I've done all else. So really, this number 7, when I get to number 7, that will already, when I get to that position, next one is put 21 in place and secure it and make sure it fits snugly. And then we're moving on, basically, to the rest of the underneath. Now I may at that point, this point, put the 3 decks in place, just to give it that rigidity. But we'll see. So my next steps now I'll be working on is part 8, part 4 by adding this in, missing 5 because I've already done that, and stand I've already done that. That's all been done and ready now for gluing it together, and which is that bit. That's got to be done as well. So I'm skipping around a bit, but I'm keep making sure that I can always get to the parts I want to do. So that's the end of this short video on my U-boat, and I'll catch you on the next one. Happy modelling. Bye.